1 in 20,000 children are diagnosed with Epstein's anomaly. Epstein's anomaly is a rare heart disease that affects the right side of your heart. Epstein's was the name of the first person diagnosed with it. An anomaly is a deviation from what is expected. Um, this is a congenital disease, which means that it is something that you're born with. Um, and if you are diagnosed at birth, you probably have a severe form of it. If you are diagnosed anytime after a year old, up to teenage years, you have a mild form of it more than likely. And if you have a mild form of it, it probably won't affect much of your life. It won't affect you from doing any activities or having limitations on anything that you want to do. If you do get diagnosed with it as a kid or as a young adult, you probably will be put on antibiotic that you will take before any dental procedures or any surgeries. That's the only time you'll have to take it. You won't have to take it any other time, just those times. If you're diagnosed with it at birth, it's probably a severe form, and you have a couple options. One of those options is surgery, depending on how big you are as a baby and depending on your height and all that stuff, will determine if you are available for surgery. There is no answer for what causes Epstein's anomaly. It's a gene. It's not determined by doctors or anybody yet. So it's still up in the air on what causes it. If you're diagnosed with it, you can get an echocardiogram or an EKG, and what that is it's an ultrasound of your heart that will view the blood flow from your right side of your heart to the left side of your heart, which is known as the right atrium to the left atrium. And if it circulates correctly, you will see it go from the right atrium to the left atrium and out through the rest of the body. If you don't see that happen, what you will see is it going from the right atrium and it will hit a hole right there between the right atrium and the left atrium, and you will see it, what the term is, regurgitate, and it'll come back down and it will cause the blood flow not to go correctly and can cause other major problems. It doesn't have any limitations on what you can do. If you are diagnosed with it, you should be okay. If it's a mild form, if it's a severe form, it's definitely going to be something that you need to get checked out and get looked at. As a baby, one of the signs is to have blue lips or blue nails, which, this disease causes causes the blood in the body to be backed up. So it causes that blue discoloration, and it affects, your skin color, and it'll basically tell the doctors that there's something wrong, and that definitely is a heart issue. Signs and symptoms can occur at any age if you're not diagnosed with it. So that can be from fatigue to fast heartbeat or heavy breathing or shortness of breath, or your heart can fail to grow. And that's something that you won't recognize, but if you get an echocardiogram, it can be seen. This is what an abnormal heart will look like. What you're looking at here is a normal heart. And you will see that there's no hole there, or there is no problems here with the tricuspid valve. And over here, the tricuspid valve is enlarged along with the right side of the heart. And also there is a hole in the heart. And that is the hole I am talking about when I say regurgitation. That's where the regurgitation happens. Thank you for your time, and hopefully you learned a little bit about this.